Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic weekend. Glad you guys enjoyed the space shuttle video and of course a little YouTube short with the Southwest Tennessee 1 livery. I got some other shorts coming up that are pretty cool. Hopefully you guys will enjoy those as well. But before we get into anything else, I just want to kind of give it a little bit of an update really quick, just so anybody stopping by in the beginning can kind of get an update on what's going on with the sim. So last Thursday, the first development update of 2025 came out, and the highlights from that was the first major update, Sim Update 1, is well underway, so hopefully not too far away from getting that. Finalizing preparations for the marketplace, prioritizing bug fixes and improvements based on community feedback, and the World Update Brazil is on the horizon. So Marketplace, and I would imagine the Marketplace will probably come out the same time that the World Update Brazil does. But really cool to see Sim Update 1 is well underway. So yeah, hopefully not too far away from it. Today we're gonna purchase a plane, even though I've been told there's a plethora of bugs regarding the Saab 3-4. I already have one, but it's for heavy cargo. Now I want to get one for passenger transport and just kind of see what kind of issues it has. And yeah, go from that. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Monday. And again, glad you guys have been enjoying the content as of late. Hello to Kyle and hi. What am I? Blaze? And Oliver. Hello, hello. Very nice. Welcome, welcome everybody. So yeah, again, I know this aircraft has some bugs, apparently. I'll still have it, even if it doesn't work out for us. So if the stream doesn't have buying a Saab 340 in the title, then obviously things go wrong. But if it's still there, then yay. Oh man, but alright. Because who knows, maybe something changed. You never know. You know? So let's go ahead and grab it for 11 million. That is 11 million, right? Yeah, it is. Just want to make sure it's not 110 million. Oh, okay. That was worrying for a second. I was like, what happened? I'm gonna put this in the US, probably around... You know what, here, hang on. Before we do anything, let me go to employee just to see where those missions primarily are at. Give us a little bit of an idea. They need to change that, by the way. Another thing I'd like to see changed is being able to see where missions are before you place it somewhere in the map. So then that way you're not having to worry about spending a bunch more money to transfer it somewhere else. So, please, let's do that, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, here we go. Because I just want to get a general idea of where they're at. I'm assuming we'll... Oh, it looks like they're kind of... They're all helicopter-based, though. Is that Laramie, Wyoming? No, that's Rapid City. Okay, so it's kind of just anywhere. That's fine. We'll put it in Rapid City, see if anything pops up there. And no, Oliver, unfortunately not. Still no heavy cargo missions as of yet. That's why it's just sitting here. It's making me some good money, though, as passive income. So even if I'm not able to fly this for our own sake, I'll still have it for the crew, and hopefully it'll still make some good passive income for us. Alright, so we know a general area we want to go to. We can finally get Cowber started here. Finally compete with Uber. Unbelievable. $11 million. So what kind of livery we got going on back there? Because I mean, we could be in the Middle East for that too, but that's okay. We can get back to some more familiar areas here. There it is. Rapid City Regional Airport. Oh, Sprint Air. That's not bad. All right. Only $11 million. K-Rap. Alright, let's see. Ooh, God, it pays really good too. That's awesome. We'll try it, even though I don't think we'll be able to get on the ground or out off the ground with it. Guess we're gonna find out together, everybody. It's gonna be a pricey move too. I think it only said 58,000. Not too bad. Uh-oh. This is not a good start already. I can tell that. Don't crash me right away. I should have probably backed out. It's never a good sign when the camera's like glitched into something. Oh. Oh? Well, now we won't see the building because we're in it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... Wait, are we on the roof? Okay, hang on. We're gonna... Well... What's this about, huh? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just... Let's go ahead and abort that. I'm not gonna... Because I could skip, but I don't want everything turning on, and then... Because I think if we would have got in the plane, it would have recognized it's floating, and then it would have just gone wrong. So we're gonna just forget that happened. Which sucks, because that was a really high-paying one. Because I'd like to do something that is in the 600s just to see how it pays, if it's similar to a medium cargo. Holy crap, $1.4 million for this flight? That goes from Seattle to Tampa. Oh my goodness gracious. This pays, these are going to be perfect for flying long distance. Let's just do a nice short flight here, just to start things off. That's not the same mission. Wait, where did it go? It's going to Long Beach, California. That's amazing. Alright, let's see. Let's just do this. Well, crap. Let's just do it. I'll make up the money again. Whew, $145,000 to transfer, though. Yikes. Going to Zinki and then Ujunsa. Well, first of all, that's only 44 miles, too. It's a short flight. And I'll check if this doesn't work. Oh, no, we're good. This looks much better. Again, we'll see, because people have been telling me that the plane's a bit glitched. I can't, like, that's the highest payout I've ever seen in, like, that's gonna be so awesome. Like, if this really works, and I can just have this plane going while I'm not around, and make that much money off of a flight, yes. Alright, this is much better of a start here. We're not on a building's roof. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Air museum. What in the world? Oh, this is cool. Where the heck is the runway at here? Alright, well, anyways, before we get too excited.
Captain. Happy to work with you today. I'm your first officer, Aerial Fields. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All passengers should go immediately to Gate 1, thank you. Oh, so we're gonna get that cutscene then. Please work. Come on. I really like this plane. I love doing it with the first flight one. I want to use it in career.
Kilo Tango, Mike, Kilo Traffic, Saab, November 84440 is taxiing to runway 13.
Oh, well, not a good start.
Kilo Tango, Mike, Kilo Traffic, Saab, November 84440 is taxiing to runway 13.
Why is that not...
Kilo Tango, Mike, Kilo Traffic, Saab,
That's not updating for some reason.
November 84440 is taxiing to runway 13.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, that works.
Kilo Tango, Mike, Kilo Traffic, Saab, November 84440, taking off runway 13 departure to the
Rolling. Okay, hang on. I don't think I have rudder control. The gust lock must be on. It is.
To all passengers prepare for takeoff.
Aha.
Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened tightly. Your seat is in the upright position and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you.
Couple notches of flaps in there. Alright, well, so far so good, other than that weird little engine shut off in the beginning, but that's not good. That might have something to do with the cutscene.
V1, rotate.
But the gears, yeah, I don't know why that's still there. The mission stuff kind of glitches out a lot.
Seattle Center Saab, November 84440 is type Saab S340B 2 miles southeast of Kilo Tango, Mike, Kilo 0. Request flight...
Because it wants me to lower the gears for some reason. But hey, we're flying. Everything's good so far. Which is a plus.
Squawk 070 for Saab 440. Saab 440, radar contact 3 miles southeast of Kilo Tango, Mike, Kilo 1300 feet, altimeter tree 0. Perform. Roger, Saab 440.
Alright. Climbing to 4,000 feet in the Saab. I'm very happy right now, like I'm just glad we're up in the air.
Mike, Kilo 1,400 foot request IFR to Kilo Alpha Sierra Tango, ready to copy. Saab November 84440 is cleared to Kilo Alpha Sierra Tango, airport is filed. Squawk 0704. Saab November 84440 cleared to Kilo Alpha Sierra Tango,
Cowbers in the
airport is
air.
filed. Squawk 0704. Saab 440, read back correct. Radar contact 2,600 feet.
I'm really hoping this works, because if I can get that 1.5 or 4 million, whatever that insane amount of money was for the flight from Seattle to Florida, That's gonna be
Turn right
just
heading
fantastic.
005, resume on navigation climb and maintain 4,000 foot Saab 440. Saab 440 climb and maintain 4,400 feet. Climb and maintain 4,400.
Because if the only bugs I'm dealing with is stuff like that regarding mission steps, I can deal with that. Nice and turbulent out over these mountains here. By the way, let me get my chat open on my side here. Now that we're officially going on. I think this has autopilot as well. I need to figure all that stuff out. Because I have not done... Oh, that's right! This is the thing with the autopilot climb that we were messing with in the first flight. I remember now. Alright, and then, here, let me get my chat open really quick. And Blaze, don't worry, we're getting to those cheating buttons now. Hey, Monorific, welcome. And Car 39K, welcome as well.
Passengers, this is your captain speaking. Today I'm assisted by co-pilot Ariel Fields. Welcome aboard flight COW5, 13 inbound to Warrenton. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 2,600 feet and at an airspeed of 200 knots. It's 12:36 p.m. and we should expect a smooth flight all the way. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
Oh, that's right, it was down here, wasn't it? Yeah, autopilot right there. There's the switch. For now, what we'll do is we'll get to that 4,400. We didn't change, did it? It disappeared. No, 4,400. Sweet. So once we get to 4,400, we'll just have altitude hold mode on. We'll just set that on now. Well, yeah, here we go. Autopilot on. Sweet. Let me get heading situated as well, which was here. See, this is why it's good doing those first flights before we get into it in career mode, because then we're pretty much set. I mean, I still got to learn a little bit about it.
You are 600 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 4,400 foot altimeter tree 0 for 6.
Oh, dang, I'm at 5. Oh, I was looking at mine. My bad. Sorry.
Descend and maintain 4,400 foot Saab 440.
At least I'm hoping you're not giving me bad info, because we were just going by mountains, which they're right... You know what? Let's... I don't... No. No. Let me get an increase, please, because that's... I don't need to be right next to the birds down there.
Seattle Center Saab 440. Request 9,000
Going back up to 5,000.
Saab 440 climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
Wait, 9,000? I didn't want 9. I said, didn't I pick 1,000?
Climb and maintain 9,000 foot Saab 440.
I mean, that's fine. At least we can mess with the autopilot a little bit more. Let's serve our meals.
Ladies and gentlemen, our captain
It's actually a
has
really
turned
short
off the
flight,
fasten
too, but
seatbelt
that's alright.
sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened while seated.
I don't want... That's too
Flight
much.
attendants will be by with beverages and lunch.
Let's go to... I don't know why it went...
Captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened while seated.
Let's go 4,000.
The flight
Seattle
attendant
Center
will-
Saab 440. Request 5,000 feet. Saab 440 climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Climb and maintain 5,000 foot Saab 440.
Because I'm much more comfortable with that than right next to the trees down there, especially in a cloudy weather. If it was clear and we would see what's going on, then sure, I'm fine with it. But Good, right? Yep. All right, 5,000. Perfect. Because what I remember is if you're going for a higher altitude, I always had it set to autopilot climb because I don't think Flight FLC mode was doing what I was wanting it to. I don't remember on it. It's been a bit. But let's go ahead and get our heading set now that we're correctly set up here. We're looking at our bug on this screen. And our heading dial is right under the power lever. So let's go ahead and scrub this just to the... Oh, there we go. Something like so. Toggle our heading. Oh, perfect. Because, yeah, this is a really short flight. But it's going to pay pretty decently, too. I mean, we're going to be in the air for maybe 20 minutes. It's going to be around $200,000, I think. So not too shabby. Just bought the Saab for medium cargo. There doesn't seem to be an incentive to use this plane over my PC. The Saab was for medium cargo? I didn't even know that. I thought it was for... I mean, hey, if that works. That's still cool, though. And that would be nice, Hammer, to kind of just transfer planes between companies. I did click 4,000? Wow! I thought I clicked... I don't know why I clicked 4,000. Why did I... Wait, why did I do that? Wow, I did, didn't I? I don't know why I did that. What am I looking at? That's hilarious. Well, either way. I was just showcasing how you can increase the altitude by more than 1,000. That's the goal that was going on there. Hey, Trader Oracle, welcome, welcome. Alright, let's get some outside shots here of the Saab. I'm so happy to fly this thing in career mode. Oh, also, go ahead and turn down the speed. Speaking of speed, how are we doing anyways? I haven't even been paying attention to it. Oh, we're still going. All is well. Now the clouds are fantastic. But yeah, I mean, I love flying this thing in our first flight video that we did over it. And so far, so good in career mode. Nothing that's been killing the plane or anything like that. I do not remember how I landed this thing, though. I don't know if it was a good landing or... Find out together, everybody. What a cool plane. Get a decent... Oh, you know what? We haven't even checked the back. Hello, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying your flight. And that is all. It's just staring at us. Unbelievable. Alright. Check our map here. We're almost to Zinky. By the way, let's go ahead and move our heading just a little bit to the left. It's Monday, that's all. Absolutely, my herder. This is passenger transport we're using this for. Oh, Blaze, I like it. That's probably why. I just saw 5,000, like, yes, that is exactly what I want. Thank you. Plus, it's just nice using a plane that isn't just a full-on glass cockpit. You know, it's nice having that variety. It's a really nice looking cockpit, too. Which, hold on, let me break the immersion real quick. You know, I think whatever they did in that 2.5 gigabyte update also fixed the whole settings resetting every time you boot up the sim. Because I haven't had to do this the last few times, or since that last update, which, if that did change that, fantastic. Because I kind of got annoying always going back into it. Because I was like, these clouds look really good, and I just wanted to make sure we were set to what I want it to be. And sure enough, we were. But we'll have to figure out how to set up the waypoints and so forth. That I don't know specifically just yet. But we'll get there. We'll certainly get there. Is anything else here? Nope. Should start hearing from ATC here shortly. Yeah, I just gotta get really used to this plane.
Saab 440, you are 19 miles east. Climb and
I'm not
maintain
climbing, but
1,000
thank
feet.
you.
Expect ILS runway 26 approach via Zinke transition. Cleared to Zinke.
Climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 approach via Zinke transition. Cleared to Zinke Saab 440.
Saab 440, you are 19 miles east of Kilo Alpha.
Oh, there we go.
Sierra Tango.
It updated.
Saab 440.
Oh, wait, where? No, it wants us at 5,000. Wait. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not going too slow. Hang on.
Traffic Saab
We're fine.
November 84440, 18 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 approach.
And is KSAT? Yes, or CAST, not KSAT.
Traffic Saab November 84440, 17 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 approach.
Uh-oh, it's doing that weird thing again.
Traffic Saab November 84440, 16 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 approach.
Oh, no wonder I'm not seeing the runway. Should be over here. Somewhere? I don't know what the speeds are. I should look at my cheat sheet again. Oh, we're fine. We got one notch in. Landings. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Okay. Still not seeing this airport. It should be right next to the water. It's not that small of an airport either. Because it should be somewhere around here where... I'm sure we'll see it soon. And the only thing I'm hoping for is this is going to update properly, since we're not actually able to
Traffic Saab November
talk to the tower like
1 miles east
I
inbound
want.
ILS runway 26 approach.
Oh, I see. It's over. It's past this. Yeah, it's over here. I was looking too close. That makes more sense now. That is the right tower frequency.
Traffic Saab November 844409 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 approach.
I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully this updates. Cool bridge over here. I'm picking up the Hard Aerospace ES-30. Gotta start getting those big money missions. Yeah, the ES-30 I think is really broken because of the battery system or something like that. I don't really know. I haven't used it personally, so it's just hopefully it works out. But Hans started a business, crashed my plane first flight, sold it, and got all my certs, and now hustling to get a business again. Nice. Hopefully everything goes well for you this time. It's saying flight at cast. Cast anyways. Oh. We'll see. I'm hoping this updates once we get closer and we can actually... We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Let me pay attention to the landing here. And again, this is my first landing in a while with this thing, because we did the first flight, what, a couple weeks ago now? And that was the only time I flew this thing, so might not be a great landing.
Traffic Saab November 84440, 3 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 approach.
Please update when we're on the ground.
minimums.
Minimum. Oh, there we go. It did update. Nice. Come on, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Oh, we're flaring. Oh, yep. Ugh. We got a lot more runway left, too. I kind of rushed it a bit. That's alright, we'll get better. It was our first landing. I think I'll avoid doing this amount of flaps, just because we got a lot of lift once we got that ground effect going, so I'll have to work on that. But hey, we flew, we took off, we landed, nothing catastrophic happened. So far not as doom and gloom as people were telling me about the Saab, so I'm happy with it. So maybe some fixes randomly happened that weren't mentioned. Who knows? But either way, we did our first flight. Obviously have work to do on our landings, but, you know, just... it's all about getting familiar with an airplane. Because obviously I'm not familiar with this one. Just gotta figure out the right speed we want to go to, where the stall speed is, all that kind of stuff. And hang on, this thing's really wanting to taxi on me here. Don't mind me slamming on the brakes every 2 seconds.
Tango Mike, Kilo Traffic Saab
by the way,
84440 is taxiing to parking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Astoria.
There we go.
Local time is
Much better.
PM.
There's an animal crossing the taxiway. What is it? Oh, it's a deer. Very okay. Now we're getting a little too much power here. Come on, deer, get out of the way. There you go. Is it wanting us to go left? Yep, it is. It was pretty cool. A cargo mission I did a couple days ago in the Middle East. There were camels hanging out on the side of the airport. It was really cool seeing that. Oh, very nice, Globe. Very nice. Alright, let's see how much money a 30-minute flight gives us. Because we already know there's one that pays an absolute ton. We're gonna get some points deducted for that landing, but that's okay. Mission success! Nice. Huh? No? Actually went pretty well. Beautiful. Oh, no bad weather bonus, huh? I mean, this should pay around 200,000 or so. And for 30 minutes of flying. Nice. I'll take it. I want to see if that mission's still... I'm not going to do it on this flight, or the stream, because that's going to be a very hefty flight. But it was a payout that's going to be well over 2 million or more. Because it was a flight from... Yeah, there it is. Almost 1.5 million credits, which medium cargo caps out at about 600,000 or so. And that pays... If you get 600,000, that's about 1.3 to 1.5 million. So this is going to be well over 3 million probably for finishing that flight from, I think, Vancouver to Tampa, Florida. And well, we're not going to do that for a stream, I know that. Let's do something... Let's go to Long Beach, huh? Wouldn't that be a nice way to wrap the stream up, because that would be the final flight. Cokeville. I mean, look at that. Another short flight. That's gonna pay more than the one we just did. No, let's do another one of those. Jason, I always fly around Saudi Arabia, Oman, Dubai, all that kind of stuff is kind of the general area I'm at. I think this is even this is a shorter flight than the first one. Which works, get paid, get a little bit more practice with the plane and all that. And nice, yeah, I'm happy that everything went well on that first flight. That's awesome. And I'd rather fly. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. And Kyle, how long do I plan on being on? I have no idea. We'll see.
Good morning, everyone. Let's make this flight to Aurora a great experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, attention all passengers on flight CAL 13.
We'll see if it does that weird thing again.
Boarding will commence promptly at gate 1.
With the engines just shutting off after the cutscene. If it does, that's no big deal.
Thank you.
Because if that's the only thing we have to deal with, then that's fine by me. It repositioned our plane. That was nice of it. But yeah, to have that long flight where it can just do its own thing and make well over $3 million or so, that's going to be awesome. Alright, let me just try this button again. There we go. It might have just been the airport glitching that out.
Saab November 84440 taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 1 using taxiway cross runway tree 4 Charlie. Contact tower on 119er. 1 when ready.
Alright.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway tree 1 using taxiway cross runway tree 4 Charlie Saab 440.
Oh. Oh, I see why it does it now. Because it's defaulted to engine cutoff, and then once you interact with the thing, it recognizes it. That's why it does that. Okay. Good to know. So we'll just control start this again. So that's why it shut off when we first did it. For whatever reason, it defaults to engine cutoff on there. Again, no big deal. That's an easy thing to work on or recognize. And by the way, always remember to turn off your gust lock lever, because if you don't have any controls over the rudder. So keep that in mind if you're not able to maneuver the aircraft. There we go. Well, at least we figured that part out, as to why the engine shuts off.
Captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you are seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you.
Oh. Don't mind me. Slow this thing on down just a little bit. Is there actually a ground setting? Oh no, that's just throttle set to ground. Oh, this thing has reverse? Oh. It does. Nice. That's good to know. Oh, I think I mean, again, it's been a couple weeks, so... Just gotta get used to it. Let me just bring you down a little bit more. Oh. It's set to unfeathered now. We're still moving. Just don't want to accidentally set it to cut off. Get a couple notches of flaps. Loaded a lot of these back in the early 1990s with Northwest Airlines. Very nice, Jay. That's awesome. Really enjoying this plane. Oh, that's awesome, Jay. Speaking of jump seat, let me see if it's here. I really need to get a better way of braking things. Because, god dang it, my brake button is something else. Let's see the jump seat. Oh, there it is, little thing there. Oh, hang on. Get the thing here.
Salem Tower Saab, November 84440, ready for departure runway Tree 1IFR to Kilo Uniform Alpha Oscar.
Saab November 84440, altimeter Tree 0. For 6, cleared for takeoff runway Tree 1.
What was that about?
Cleared for takeoff runway.
By the way, how long is this a lengthy
Saab
runway
November
here?
84440. To all passengers, please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments.
Yeah,
Place your
we're good.
seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
Oh, hang on, hold on. I have not changed my engine settings. Hold up. Is it Shift P? No, that's pause. What was it? No, hang on, it's fine. Go in reverse. Back it up. I knew something wasn't sounding right. Back it on up. Hang on, let me go talk to the passengers really quick. Hello everybody, just want to let you guys know the reason we're backing up is because I forgot to set the props to the right condition, so I'm fairly new with this aircraft, so thanks for flying and enjoy your flight. Alright, just thought I'd let them know what's going on. I'm sure that'll give them a lot of confidence there. Alright, out of reverse. Let's do this officially now. Holy crap, what was that? Are we trimmed weird? Uh-oh, I think something's wrong with the trim here. Oh, that was scary. Get everything up here really quick, because we're trimmed very oddly. That's why I did that just now. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind too for when we take off. We need to check what this thing's trimmed to. I should have looked at it before we... I don't know what it was, but my goodness, that was trimmed weird. Well, that was quite a takeoff. Oh my goodness.
440 contact approach on 124. Tree 5. Good day.
Yeah, good day.
Going to 124. Tree 5 Saab 440.
Yeesh. People in the back are never flying this airline again. Because I was about to say, like, oh wow, look, this one's actually lifting off on its own, and that's why the thing was trimmed to the moon. I need to make myself a little checklist. That way I always remember to look at that. But yeah, really interested to see what a short flight like this is going to pay out, because the default was already 143,000, so if this makes us 200 grand in 10 minutes of flying, that's pretty nice. Oh, we're serving meals on a 10-minute flight. We need to change that policy. This is my own plane now. We're not wasting money on food for this short of a flight.
Now start serving lunch. Please make sure your tray table is in the upright position.
See, this plane says it right, though, because normally, like in the 737, it would say you are saying that when we're not. But I like how it's a bit more muffled, since you're hearing it from the cabin over there, which is pretty funny. Need to trim this thing out a little bit. It still wants to kind of increase its nose without me inputting it. Into the clouds.
Good morning to all passengers. This is your captain speaking. Today I'm assisted by co-pilot Armin Sparks. Welcome aboard flight COW 1312 inbound to Aurora. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 3,600 feet and at an airspeed of 150 knots. It's 11:54 a.m. We anticipate a comfortable flight in spite of some mild turbulence. On behalf of all crew members...
Wow, that's the first time I've heard him say something other than we should get a nice view as we descend into the location.
Our crew will now start serving lunch. Please make sure your tray table is in the upright position. Enjoy.
Hold on. I mean to be diving like that. Should have went into altitude hold mode anyways, but that's okay. We're gonna be breaking out of it pretty soon. Sit this in the corner here. I hear the trim moving, but I don't see it actually doing anything anymore. Alright. Pull that back a bit. I just realized we can see it here, too. Definitely instills confidence, absolutely. Hello, Tyler. Welcome, welcome, by the way. Are you talking about like the initial mission after you get the certification? Then yeah, you need to complete that first mission, and then it'll plop it around the map after the fact. I had my Grand Caravan for about 2 weeks and made good money. Finally decided to buy the PC-12. Kept the Grand Caravan for extra income, and wow, these missions go by much. Yeah, absolutely. But yep, Tyler, that's where I have my PC-24. That's where I've done all my cargo flights. Oh, it's such a short flight. We're not even getting a specific. Why did I say 4? Didn't it say 4,000? I think it did, but we're good with what we're doing here. I'll try to get a better landing this time as well. I'm so happy I can actually use this. Because, I mean, the whole time we didn't, it was just people telling us that the plane was unusable and everything like that, so either they were just breaking the plane, or some fixes happened randomly and wasn't really notified, or I don't know what happened, but either way, I'm happy. I mean, obviously there's still some weird things, like the trim being set to the moon and whatnot, but, and then the engine condition set to cut off even though it shouldn't be there when you first load into it, but oh, I know. God dang, this weather sucks. This weather's a bit more daunting when you don't have all that tech like you do in the other aircraft. Here, I'll just give you some power. You don't have to shake. You don't have to give me the stall shake. Oh, we're climbing. Oh, this is crazy. I better get a bad weather bonus for this flight. Oh, we are to the right now. When am I going to talk to this airport of Kawak? Oh, God. Okay. I'll look away for a second and everything's going crazy.
Approach Saab November 84440 is at 2,100 feet, climbing 4,000 feet.
Saab November 84440, approach altimeter tree 0. 48
Oh, we're already almost here.
Saab 440, you are 2 miles south. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect RNEV runway 17 approach. Via uniform Bravo Golf transition. Cleared to uniform Bravo Golf.
Let's not stall out, please. Too busy trying to fight with ATC here. Oh, it's yeah. Hang on. Hold on. I need to get out of Washington. This weather is horrendous. Oregon, I think, is where we're actually at. But still. Oh, man. least we have visual.
We've already started our descent to Aurora State and expect to land in a few minutes. If you want to adjust your watch, it is 9:10 p.m. in Aurora now, and temperature is 43 degrees Fahrenheit. On behalf of all our crew, thank you for choosing High
We haven't
Plains
flown
Airways
that far.
today. Wish you a pleasant stay in Aurora and hope to see you again very soon.
Those gears down.
Saab 440, please expedite your climb 4,000 feet.
Yeah, whatever, leave me alone. Yeah. It's fine.
Minimums.
Saab 440, please expedite your climb 4,000 feet.
Oh. Oh. It gets that lift right at the end. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get down. Brought the nose gear way too fast.
440, contact approach on 124.
Oh.
35. Good day.
This one's definitely
124. Tree 5 Saab 440.
definitely one to get used to. I know we were coming in a bit hot too. I mean, that didn't help us, but this thing doesn't take long to stop, which is nice to know, because with reverse and everything like that, we brought the nose gear down a little way too quick too. But again, that's what we're here to do. We're here to get better as we go. And there's just so many alerts and beeps and people yelling at you. It's like, oh my god, because you're just trying to, I'm looking at our speed that we're at and all that kind of stuff, and it's just like, okay, we're fine. We're only at 130 knots, and it's freaking out. The stall shake is going on. Everything's freaking out. Oh, that's glitched out. That's all right. Go ahead and skip the shutdown there. Oh. It's a lot different than the PC-24 for sure. Hey Nathan, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. We are finally doing passenger transport in the Saab 340. Oh, we still got a good score out of it though. And that was like, what, 12 minutes of flying? And we're gonna get, I think we're gonna get a well over 200,000, or at least at 200,000. Nice. I mean, not bad money for such a short flight. That's awesome. Just gotta get used to this plane though on landing, that's for sure. But nice, 2 missions done. Made 400,000 bucks. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, this one pays even more. That's almost 200,000, so that'll be close to 300,000 for a short flight from the airport we're at, going back to the one we just were at. Oh, that's almost. Oh, hello. We're gonna do that's 200. That's gonna be. Alright, these actually, but this is even shorter. It gets shorter and shorter each time we pick one. I'm okay with that. And Carl, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and no, it's not going to be on the, or it's not on the PS4. Potentially going to be on the PS5, though, apparently. Down the road. According to rumors. And thank you, Globe, for helping out. Very much appreciate that.
Hi, Captain. Happy to work
Hello.
with you today. I'm your first officer, Jaden Sue. Nice to meet you.
So where is the... oh, there's the trim. Oh, it's set to 0 right now, but I want to see if that changes after the thing, because... set this up to max. Or at least minimum. See if that switches when we get out of it. Because when it does this cutscene, it switches some settings in here, and that's when it goes weird, because before I touch the throttle, I want to look down and see if it moved it back to cutoff. Our co-pilot's very happy. Ah, see, it left it where it was, so that's why. When it goes into the cutscene, it doesn't actually switch what it needs to be at. So, good to know. And trim is... oh, see, there it is. Look at that. That's why it went crazy on...
Saab November 84440 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 5.
Actually, I don't know why it's going up still.
Alpha.
Hello?
Contact tower on 120. Tree 5 when ready.
But yeah, that's why it freaked out on our takeoff.
Runway tree 5 using taxiway Alpha Saab 440.
Oh, we were set to autopilot, that's why. See? We're figuring out as we go here, so that's why it was freaking out. There we go. Now it won't have a weird takeoff. Did I turn off the gust lock? I did.
Ladies and gents, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you are seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you.
Thank you. The only thing that this plane is missing is the TAWS systems test. Okay, guy. Even though I don't know if this has that system in it. Probably not. He just needs to be in every plane regardless if it has it or not. That's it. Look at that little tower this airport has. I'm sure that's not what their tower is actually like, but it's still funny. Don't mind me clicking away on my fantastic brake button. I wish the trigger would have like a compression to it. That way you could have lighter degrees of braking, or because it's either 0 or 100 with a button. I don't have the rudders. I don't really want more crap to have sitting around, so I just live with the brake button. At least we get to see the suspension. I mean, I know I can turn this down even more and all that, but it's all good. Everything is perfectly fine. Hello, Simply Me, Sarah B. Welcome, welcome. Hope you have a good day and feel good today. I have a question. Can you give any tips for people that are new to the game and just started? The tip I always give is just go into free flight, have fun with it. Kind of just get familiar with everything, and then just pick a plane and get used to it, like the Cessna 172. That's a great one to start with, and just familiarize yourself with the cockpit, with landing, and all that kind of stuff, and just kind of work your way from that. That's my go-to tip for any new players. Oh, god dang it. Whatever. Demetrios, I have the Premium Deluxe Edition of The Sim, the $130 or whatever it is version of The Sim. Whatever I paid for it, but that is the one I have. And I believe the Saab is part of it. I'll have to look at my list again, because I have it written down. That way I know which version these planes were from. And absolutely simply... There we go, we're good now. But this plane is part of... Yes, it's part of the Premium Deluxe Edition of The Sim.
Saab November 84440, altimeter tree 0. For 80. Cleared for takeoff, runway tree 5.
Cleared for takeoff, runway
We're good. Just wanted to make sure I talked to him first. By the way, hang on. All kinds of crap going on here.
Fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
All right, let's go. I should have looked at the trim again just to make sure that didn't do anything, but it shouldn't have. We should be okay on that.
V1, rotate.
Mind the power lines there. And where are we going? Oh, we're going to the left. And we're definitely not going to... Oh, yep, sorry. Looking at the EFB. Not sure what happened to the flight path here, but we're not doing all that.
Saab 440, contact port.
Make sure we don't go into the yellow or red over here in our RPM or anything. Good day.
Going to 126, 0 Saab 440.
I like the bubbles or whatever that's supposed to be on this. Is this a real airline? I don't really know much about like regional airlines or anything like that. This is cargo plane? No, Rob, it is not. And you don't have to highlight my name, I'll get to chat, it's fine. When I'm taking off or landing, I'm not really focusing on chat, so it's all good, I will get to it. But no, this is passenger transport. Whew. We are nice and close. Oh, see, this is... Yikes. Well, everybody, you're getting a nice close-up to the ground. It's fine. Don't worry, it's fine. Just a random little hill in the way. Alright, let's go ahead and slow down because we're already at our airport. I love how short these... I mean, it's great because there's really long flights or really short flights. There's a nice mix of stuff here, which is great to see. We're heading straight to the airport, which is perfect. Minimums. That's a pretty cool call-out, though. I like that. Not as good as TAWS Systems Test Guy, but... Oh, sorry. I get deducted point. That's okay. They'll get over it. Why would I serve food on this flight?
Captain, we're ready to serve lunch. Request permission to begin in-flight service.
Yeah, go for it. Hand out the half a peanut. Man, flying this thing in these conditions is scary. It's so weird not having all that tech, but hey, why not add a challenge to everything, huh? Please don't tell me that's the airport. No, that's a road. It just looked like hangars and a road there. I was like, don't tell me that's the airport. Supposedly, I don't even see it. All these trees in the way. Is it that? I think it's that. Yeah, it is. Let's have a better landing here. We've gotten a couple in our belt, so should be all right.
Minimums. Minimums. Minimums.
Come on. Oh. It was better, but then the landing after the fact, I was just trying to get reverse going and I pulled up a bit. Whew. I need to idle earlier. I'm always idling, because I'm so focused on everything else, I forget to idle, and then it's just... I'm throwing everything off. Once we're close to the ground. That was an interesting flight. Oh, man. Oh, another airport that glitched out on that. That's alright. We'll just skip. I mean, we could take the penalty anyway. It's not that big of a deal, but that's alright. Flight number 3 completed. How short is the flight? I think that was about 5 minutes. Yep, about 5 minutes, give or take. Is this third-party missions? Nope. I don't do any third-party stuff. Everything you see from me on Flight Sim is all vanilla gameplay. Absolutely, Apex. It's crazy when you have those types of landings. Nice. 260 grand. I'll take it. I want to do a checkup on the plane really quick just to see how it's doing with those landings. I mean, I'm not coming in like full-on meteor into the ground, so it should be okay. But just want to double check on it. Also wash it too. Oh, it's still saying everything's good, so I'll just do a checkup. Nice. We're still all good on that. Landing gear. Perfect. Yeah, we're not doing any damage to it. Just seems like normal wear and tear, which is awesome. But alright. Let's see what we have next. I want to get a nice smooth landing before the stream ends. But man, we got some hefty missions too with passenger transport. There was one for 1.6 million credits. So it'll be around 3 million by the time you end the mission. There's 570,000, 154,000 again, 668,000, 400. There's another short one there, but let's go somewhere else so I can actually focus more on the landing part rather than dealing with weather at the moment. Let's go east a little bit. Although it is nice doing those shorter flights. Which there's a ton of them up here in Northern California. You know what, let's do a... 745,000. That's pretty sweet. Oh, that's just really cool. Let's do this one. Let's go east a little bit. This is a whopping 36 nautical miles. Very hefty. I just want to get out of the Oregon a little bit. Hey Ken, hello, hello. That would be nice, CT. That would definitely be nice. And your helicopters finally don't bounce? Very nice, Apex. That's good to hear. So I got my night rating and still cannot buy passenger transport. It says 02 certifications, but I have airline transport and the jet and turboprop airline transport certs as well. That's weird. We're getting about 230,000 for about 5 or 10 minutes of flying, so pretty nice. But we've already seen one where you'd get $3 million for completing a mission too, flying from Seattle, or I think it was Vancouver to Florida. Ooh, Cow 42, nice. Set that the minimum already. But what do you mean by 5, CT? What you mean? Because no, there hasn't been an update or anything since the last time I did the stream over the hotfix update that came out. Turn off our gust lock, turn off autopilot so he doesn't set our trim weird. Oh no, I don't want to go up. Hang on. There we go. Get our taxi clearance.
Tri-Cities ground Saab November 84440 with whiskey.
There's a lot of
ready to
planes
taxi
parked.
IFR.
Oh my god. Why are there so many of you? It's an army.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 21 are via taxiway Alpha Cross runway Tree 0 Echo Charlie Cross runway 21L Charlie. Contact
That sounds like it's gonna be a hefty taxi.
Tree when ready.
Taxi
Oh,
2
no,
and
actually
hold
not.
short runway 21 are using taxiway Alpha Cross runway Tree 0 Echo Charlie Cross runway 21L Charlie Saab 440. To all passengers, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you are seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you.
Oh, I see what you mean. So, yeah, we did it was pretty much 5 minutes of flying, and then that was it. But no, this is the first time I've done any passenger transport stuff in our own company. Just because I was avoiding the Saab 340, because I was really wanting to fly it. I was told there were a lot of issues with it, and so far, so good. I'm glad I just bit the bullet, because even if it was bugged or whatever, I would have just had it set for crew, and gone from that. But hey, long and behold, all is well. Oh, I have no idea. I haven't bought any other aircraft for passenger transport. Because I didn't want the ES-30 since it's so bugged. Because I know that one has issues with batteries or whatever. And I didn't want to wait till the 737 to buy that. So I was like, you know what, I'll just buy it. And if it doesn't work, then the crew can fly it. But so far, we've been flying it for about over an hour now, and other than it, you know, having the weird settings when you first start up, it doesn't update it correctly with, like, here, hang on, let me stop really quick. So, like, the condition levers are set to, whatever, shut off, and it doesn't update when it goes through the cutscene and so forth. There's that. It's set to autopilot and makes the trim weird, but other than those two things, everything else has been at least normal for me. With our lovely Saab. But yep, a lot of short missions, so if you're not wanting to do a lengthy one, and then it's kind of a nice mix of everything, honestly. There's short, medium, and long flights, which is what it should be for every mission type, I think. But really cool to see at least one mission type currently have that going on. And there's no shortage of them either, so you're not having to worry about moving your plane every time you do it. you know, a long distance. I mean, I'm just doing it just to get out of that area that we were in, because I had enough of the stormy cloud flying there, so. And break.
Tri-Cities Tower Saab November 84440 ready for departure runway 21 or IFR to Walla Walla.
Curious your thoughts. I have freight cargo C-172s, and I think or want to skip the Grand Caravan, go straight to the PC-12. Do you think that makes sense, or am I... No, that is a perfect idea. I would do that too, Mark. Because I love the Grand Caravan, but it's just, I don't know, it's really weird. It's always fighting wind, like, endlessly and all that. It's very much worth working your way towards the Pilatus, for sure.
Secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including...
Did you restart the sim, Oliver? Because, I mean, I just purchased it too on this stream, so... And sometimes if you zoom in, you'll get more options as well. But if you're not seeing them, I definitely recommend restarting the sim. Because I'm definitely not hiding any bugs or anything. You can scrub back, we bought the plane in the stream, so... But hopefully they'll pop up for you. Because I don't know why they would have disappeared.
Rotate.
Get up to about 160, and then I'll bring up the first notch of flaps. 140 is pretty good then, actually. We'll do that. We need to turn to the left. Let's climb to 4,000.
Saab 440 contact, Seattle Center on 132. 6. Good day.
Good day.
132.
Get our heading set to...
Seattle Center Saab November 84440 is at 700 feet, climbing 4,000 feet.
Saab November 84440, Seattle Center, altimeter tree 0.
Oops.
52 radar
I
contact.
end up going that way.
continuing.
What in the world?
Saab 440 climb and maintain 4,600 feet.
Climb and maintain 4,600 foot Saab 440.
Autopilot on. Perfect. Climbing to 4,600 feet. Set to our heading. We're on half bank mode. Let's go a little bit more. A little bit more. Like right there should be okay. Ah, nice seeing the sun, my goodness. Had enough of the stormy clouds we had going around us. You live in Walla Walla? Very nice. Well, Cranky, passenger transport with the Saab is one of the other ones that make a ton of money, which is the first time I've seen another mission compared or even better than medium cargo, I think. Because, I mean, we're doing these 5 to 10 minute flights and they're paying well over $200,000 in that short amount of time, but you can do a longer mission and get paid well over $3 million and so forth, so... But I agree, other mission types do need to get a payout increase as well, especially for the amount of time that you put into it. Let me fix that.
4,600 foot Saab 440.
I really need to reset this because this isn't ever set correctly here. But the thing is, I don't know where the vertical speed is. I think it might, no, that is, but that's alright, hang on, we'll just ignore them, honestly. But I need to remember to do that too. I'll add that to my checklist of setting the barometer, because it's not set correctly, I don't think. It's always off by a few hundred feet, which isn't too big of a deal. It's nothing too crazy. Are we actually descending? We are descending. Well, cool. It remembers that it needs to get to 40, so we're good. Nice. By the way, how are we doing on fuel? I haven't even paid attention to that the whole time we've been flying this. Oh, we're plenty. Never mind. Everything's fine. Let's go ahead and shift our turn just to the right a little bit. Let's see here. That's really weird, Oliver. I'm not sure why that happened. Well, I mean, as long as you stay below 18,000 with the PC-12, you'll be good to go. You can just ascend the altitude that they're wanting you at, and you'll be good. Well, they say 15. Don't pay attention to the timeline that it gives you, because for the most part, once you get to these other aircraft like the Saab 340, the Pilatus PC-24, it'll still say it's a 6-hour flight for some reason, but it's only going to be like 2 hours. So it's just, I wouldn't pay too much attention to those times, unless you're like in a Grand Caravan. Then yeah, those are going to be really hefty. But once you get past that, the flights definitely don't last as long as it says it's going to.
4,600 feet, expect ILS runway 20 approach via Butong transition. Cleared to Butong.
DF, I don't know. I haven't purchased the ES-30. I've heard that one's very, very severely bugged. I haven't used it personally, so I don't know, because like I've been saying, people were telling me that the Saab wasn't very good either. But other than a few little hiccups here and there, nothing that's ruined the flights. So I can't give a definitive answer since I haven't purchased it. But nice, Cranky. Because yeah, there was a payout of well over $3 million for a flight from Vancouver to Florida. I wasn't going to do that because I don't want that. That's going to be a flight that I can just have the plane doing its own thing when I'm not around. Because I'm not going to be sitting here for 7, 8, 9 hours on a flight. Guarantee that. But yeah, hopefully what we're seeing here with the passenger transport missions, where we have a nice selection of small, medium, and lengthy flights, that needs to come to the other mission types for sure. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button here. Go ahead and get that heading to the right again. Just a little bit. and I like the terrain we got going on around here. I feel like it's going to be the perfect spot for a thumbnail. Oh, what is this? Why is that sticking out? Is that a fuel nozzle? Oh, somebody ripped that off. I don't know why that's showing up. That's all right. I can edit that out of the photo. Something like that. And we're back. I might switch it up because the sun's kind of in a... I don't know. I'll see what it looks like after the stream's done. Oh, that's fine. We can just start descending once we get closer and then make a nice turn in there, because we'll be up here anyways. No big deal. Hello, welcome aboard. Happy to have you fly Cowtown Air. Cowber, the direct competitor to Uber. So thank you for flying. Very much appreciated. I get a good view here. Imagine your pilot coming out to look out the window like, oh, isn't this a cool view, sir? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sit on your lap, check out the fantastic view. Can we close these? No. They need to update that. No free views on my flights. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Closer. Do I not use SimRate? No, I do not. I've used it a couple times on streams just because I needed the stream to end, because I had some other stuff going on, but other than that, no. When I'm playing alone, I just let the plane do its thing and then doing other stuff while it's flying across the countries of the world. But nope, all the money that I've made in career mode, except for those couple exceptions during the streams of SimRate, everything's been vanilla flights. The only cheats I use are autopilot. And in case you're wondering why I said that's cheats, it's just a whole little backstory of somebody that came in and said, well, you're not really flying if you're using those cheats. Anyways, just a quick rundown on that. Alright, I'm assuming this town is where we need to be, so let's go ahead and pay attention here. It is.
Tower on 118, 5 Saab 440.
I'm going to go ahead and turn off autopilot.
Tower Saab November 84440, 6 miles north inbound ILS runway 20 approach. Saab November 84440 tower. Altimeter 30. For 8, cleared ILS runway 20 approach. Cleared ILS runway 20.
Ooh, did I turn too early? Because I think that's the airport right there. Oh, we did. Uh-oh. That's fine.
Saab 440, line 166 at 5. Cleared to land runway 20. Cleared to land runway 20, Saab 440.
Oh, we're fine. Close this out, we don't need that anymore. I'm honestly gonna stick with one notch of flaps on this one because we don't really need many more. I'm interested to see just how it reacts to the ground with one notch, because I've been doing two the last 3 landings we've done, so I really want to hone this thing in. Our gears are down, our notch is ready. I don't even know if we might even have speed brakes too. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. I'll hit the button, see if anything pops out. But since it's a lengthy runway, I'm going to try that one notch of flaps, see if that's where we want to hit that sweet spot or not. Definitely tell this is an old Army airport. Got that triangle shape going on. Sit around 150, 140 knots. It's probably too fast, but I feel like if I go any below that, it's going to starts freaking out on us, and I don't want that happening. I'm not too worried about coming in here too quick because this thing stops really fast with the reverse. See, every time I need to figure that out, because when I go idle, it kind of lifts off. Oh, that was beautiful though. That going. Oh. Yeah, I definitely heard your last transmission. Nice. We floated a bit, but I'm happy that was our smoothest landing. Oh, that's why. That's my landing gear button. No wonder I didn't have... Hang on. No, there's no spoilers or anything on this, okay. Which, again, it doesn't need it. I mean, when the reverse kick in, it's just awesome. I'm getting there, Walla. Need to calm on down. Oh, well, whatever. I was trying to get to the hold short position. Unbelievable. Oh, well. Well, we got our taxi to parking. At least somewhere. Hello? I mean, if we don't see it, we can just skip the shutdown. It's no big deal. Are we coming in from the wrong direction? Nope. Came in from there and landed on runway 20. That blue line is... Oh my goodness. Get out of here with your speeding. It's probably behind this hangar over here. I mean, it's not too long of a runway. It's probably about 1,600 meters or so. No, 1,400 on that one. 2,100 there. Plus, it used to be a military base too, so turned into a regional airport. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not even seeing a spot to park, so I think we're gonna just let the sim bring us, because I don't see the blue box anywhere. Oh. It just didn't update there. I should have just went to communication and actually get it. I thought it just glitched out on us, so that's okay. We got like 4 speeding tickets. Give me my money. That's all I care about. We still got an A rating. Give me all the speeding tickets. Nice. I mean, just short, simple, to the point missions. Nothing too crazy. And still make a decent amount of money out of it. I'm happy with that landing, though. I need to figure out the floating in just a little bit, because it still acts a bit weird once you go idle. But still. I should probably bring the mixture, or the prop condition down, too. Because it's still set to the highest setting. That probably has some effect on there as well. Alright, so... let's do another... I think that's where we just... is that where we took off from? Let's see if we got something else here. 142, 150. I mean, we can just do this again. That's fine. It's no big deal. Anything to give us more practice with the landings. But yeah, I want to bring that condition back just before landing, just to have a little bit less power going on, and that should probably help alleviate that float we get. Honestly, my whole way of progressing through the career mode is I didn't want to rush through it. That's why I didn't use sim rate. That's why I don't have a bunch of planes to just give me passive. I just wanted to kind of progress to it in a steady pace, especially since we don't have a marketplace or anything like that, and just because I didn't want to rush through everything and then have nothing new to really showcase anymore on the series. So
Good morning, Captain. First time working together. I'm Steph, your
turn
first
off our
officer.
gust lock. Bring this to minimum. Turn off autopilot, even though I think that just automatically turns on after the cutscene here. Right.
Ground Saab, November 84440. Ready to
Turn off
taxi
all that.
IFR.
Get our trim back to 0.
Saab November 84440 taxi to and hold short of runway 20 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118. Fife when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 20 via taxiway Alpha Saab 440. Ladies and gents, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you are seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just trying to test out some other things regarding just the amount of power that the... because it never seems to matter if I'm in minimum or feathered or anything like that, and some people are like, oh, go into a bit of reverse or what, you know, all that kind of stuff, but it still seems to just go crazy no matter where the conditions are set for these prop aircraft. Oops.
Tower Saab November 8444.
Alright, let's bring our engine condition to
runway 20 IFR to Tri-Cities.
full.
Saab November 8444.
Make sure our pitch trim is good. Our gust lock is off, as we know, since we have rudder control.
Runway 20.
So yeah, 2 is 50%. I think 25% is plenty.
Cleared for takeoff runway
Alright.
20 Saab November 84440.
But no, I do not do flaps full down for takeoff, or landing for that matter.
Ladies and gents, prepare for takeoff. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened tightly, your seat is in the upright position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you.
But I mean, I don't have any like. I don't think there's an advantage. I mean, it pays a lot, especially for only $11 million compared to the other aircraft that are available for passenger transport. I think it's a great price for the amount of money you're getting out of it. Plus, I just like the plane, so that was another reason I got it. So nothing in particular.
V1, rotate.
Plus, I just wanted to see if it was still broken. Because, I mean, this was one of the planes that people were always telling me not to get because of issues that were happening with the plane and all that. And then if it was broken, it would have just sat there as a,
Seattle Center on 132.6. Good day.
as a crew AI flight or aircraft, just like the other Saab 340 I have for heavy cargo. Which I'm really excited to see what that's going to be paying out, because if this is paying out what it is, heavy cargo is probably going to be matching that or more, which is going to be really cool. So hopefully we're not too far away from seeing those missions finally get into career mode. And yeah, we'll go from that. Alright, so there's that. Let's see where our heading's at. I'm gonna change that. Let's go just to the right a little bit, kind of where it is right now. Half bank mode on, heading mode on. Inform our passengers of cruise status as we go to 4,000 feet.
This is your captain speaking. Today,
Beautiful.
I'm assisted by
We're getting there.
co-pilot
We're getting used to the Saab.
Welcome aboard flight COW1510.
Good old 340.
We are currently cruising at an altitude of 2,900 feet and at an airspeed of 200 knots. It's 9:23 a.m. and we should expect a smooth flight all the way. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
Saab 440, you are 500 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 4,000 foot altimeter 30. 50.
Descend and maintain 4,000 foot Saab 440.
You to be on the screen. A little bit turbulent out here. forgot about that. My bad. That's one thing I need to remember. Right here, let me make my checklist already. Saab 340. Gust. Lock. Off. Engine condition. Min. Autopilot off. Trim 0. And barometer arrow. Reset. Because it's spawning in incorrectly. But that's no big deal, that's easy to fix. Just hit the comma button and we're good on that. So that way I can always remember to do those little things, because other than those things that I was talking about there, that's the only bugs I'm running into regarding that. Everything else has been going quite swimmingly. Thankfully, I'm happy about that. I wanted to fly this thing forever. Should still have a decent path here. We can probably move our heading just a little bit. Something like that. Nothing too crazy.
Saab 440, contact approach on 128.75. Good day.
Good day.
Going to 128.75 Saab 440. Approach Saab.
Oh,
November
I also want to have that too for landing.
40.
Approach altimeter tree 0. 5-1 radar, contact continue.
Landing. Sitting about 140, 130 knots. I'm sure that's... Here, let me just look it up. What is a Saab 340 landing speed? 120 knots, okay. Because I don't like going too low because it acts a little weird, but we can try it, but we'll see. Kind of like where we're sitting at the 130-ish. Reverse. I think one notch of flaps is considered 15% or so. Just add that to my list. Because I did that for the Pilatus PC-24 too. Ooh, that's nice and turbulent. Going over this river. We'll turn in there, intercept our flight path. It's just nice being able to see something, because that's why I don't like flying in that weather condition too much for streams, because then it's fun to do from time to time just to have a more challenging landing. But it's still nice being able to see something, especially for a live stream. And then the other thing I need to learn about is setting it up to follow waypoints and so forth, even though it's not really that important for these shorter flights.
Altitude. Expect ILS runway 21. Our approach via Jivdo transition. Cleared to Jivdo.
Clear the Jivdo, thank you.
Saab 440, you are 16 miles northeast of Tri-Cities. Contact Tri-Cities Tower on 135. Tree when inbound on the approach.
I'm inbound.
Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 21, our approach via Jimdo transition cleared to Jimdo Saab 440. Tower on 1 tree Fife, tree Saab 440. Tri-Cities Tower Saab November 844401 5 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 21, our approach.
Saab November 84440 Tri-Cities Tower. Altimeter tree 0. 5 tree cleared ILS runway 21 our approach.
There we go. We'll go max. Get out of that.
Cleared ILS runway 21, our approach Saab 440. Ladies and gents, we have begun our descent into Pasco. Please turn off all electronic devices. In preparation for landing, make sure your seat back is straight up and your belt is fastened. Please secure your carry-on items, stow your tray table, and pass any remaining service items to the flight attendants. Thank you.
I don't know if they get... How am I holding the altitude here? I mean, that works. I was just confused, like, why do I have autopilot stuff? It isn't. Just been turned off. Oop, wrong button. Go half throttle for a little bit just to start our descent up. Nothing too crazy. I already see our airport. No, it's just a random building. Where's the autopilot? Robert, autopilot is right here to the right of the seat. It's a little switch. And it's right there. That is your slider for that. Oh boy. And then all your controls are up here for regarding your altitude, half bank, heading select, and your heading knob is right here as well, just above the autopilot toggle right there. Alright, I'm gonna focus on the flight a little bit. Going all over the place.
Saab 4401 tree 6 and 5. Cleared to land runway 21R.
21 right, thank you.
Cleared to land runway 21, our Saab 440.
Oh, somehow turned to the right again, or to the left. I mean to do that. Oh, I see it. There he is. There we go. We have visual. Pretty hazy. Get our one notch of flaps that I feel like we're pretty decent with. You're a lifesaver, thanks man. Absolutely, Robert. Glad I could help out. And for me personally, no cranky. Everything that I have is set to streamed. Planes, the world, all that stuff. I don't have anything installed except for what did install in the beginning. Get our gears down. We have our props set to not take off or whatever the TM mode is. So I'm interested to see, because that should help, because that was just providing so much extra lift on the ground effect. So we should have a better time of landing this now, so I can get used to it. At least that's the goal. Gears down, our flaps are set the way I like it. I'm gonna stick around the 140-ish range. Again, I know that's probably going in too fast. Look at this rail yard we're flying over. That's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, shoot, we're pulling a Harrison Ford. That's a taxiway. Oh, that's not even... Wait, what is... Oh! I am looking at everything wrong here. Okay, that's gonna be a weird landing now.
Minimums.
Much better, not having that set to max. Much, much better.
Saab 440 acknowledged last transmission.
Alright.
Saab 440
Oops.
exit runway when able.
See, this is what happens when I'm distracted. I just see something, I'm like, oh, there it, oh no, we're to the, oh, that's not even the, that's the left runway. It's alright. But yeah, bringing that condition back down to max removes that weird, like, lift we were having. That was much more easier to control with ground effect.
Saab 440 contact ground on 121.8.
Awesome.
Going to 121. 8 Saab 440.
Even with the drama of lining up on the incorrect line.
Tri-Cities ground Saab.
Oh, that's great. No, that I'm glad we
440 taxi
messed with that condition lever.
Saab November
That explains why we had that crazy lift once we got close to the ground.
Taxiway Alpha. Taxiing to gate 29er via taxiway Alpha Saab 440.
Cool. No, I'm very happy with this purchase.
Local time is
Especially now that we're getting more and more used to flying this thing, it's getting better and better. I'm going to assume it's over there, yep. I'm just happy it's usable, you know? That's the biggest thing for me. Don't mind me just trying to use a little reverse thrust. I just did the first passenger transport mission I did not take into account. I don't know how to fly the 737. I made it, but had to hand fly the whole night. Well, at least you still made it, Blaze. That's awesome. Nope, very happy with this purchase. Oh, nope. You're supposed to go into reverse. It's alright, even if we get speeding tickets, it doesn't matter. In all reality, you could skip this, but I still like doing the taxi, getting some other shots of the plane before we park it on up. Cranky, because I don't think the Saab 340 is available for medium cargo. I think it's only heavy cargo. Because the only thing you can purchase for medium is the PC-24. Which, honestly, that's probably why you can't switch aircraft. I mean, I guess if it has that set to it. But yeah, the Saab 340 is only for heavy cargo, which heavy cargo missions aren't available as of yet. Hopefully soon, though. But I feel like those are going to be paying very well once that happens. Because these passenger transport ones are paying well for short flights. They seem to have great payouts for the longer ones as well. They're pretty much matching medium cargo for the price points, but there's even higher paid ones on top of that. So I'm really excited to see heavy cargo down the road, especially now that we know the Saab 340 is working. And just really excited. Like, it's awesome having... Oh, at least we... Okay, good. Let's not go below that speed again here. Now that we got it, we can just speed it up a little bit more. Hey, this looks familiar, because this is where we took off before we did that other flight. It's just a little tip, if you're getting a speeding ticket, you can just keep above that speed threshold, and you won't get another ticket anymore, so just keep that in mind. Don't mind me parking all different. It's alright, you can just push back the plane, it's fine. And that's what, our 5th flight with the Saab 340? Excellent. Well, the PC-24, you're getting payouts over 1.3 million. I skipped the PC-12. I didn't find that one too interesting personally, so I went right to the PC-24, and it is excellent. I love that plane too. And the payouts are fantastic. And Blaze, hopefully somebody will be able to answer that for you. Because as you know, I haven't flown it, so hopefully somebody else knows the specifics on that. I mean, look at that, 255, 238, 591,000 for a flight from here to San Jose. 569,000, 248, 288, 350. Just a nice wide range. It's really nice seeing that, because I need to see that in all of the mission types. Because, you know, not all the time you want to do a long flight. You want to do something that pays well, but isn't too hefty. You know, just want to do a nice quick flight, or a medium length one, all that kind of, it's just really nice. I'm trying to see if I can find another... There's 662,000. $500, $300, $400, and then of course, whatever it's showing here, you get more than what it's showing. So you can always add maybe 100,000, 200,000 to that. I don't know why it doesn't just show what it's going to give you to begin with, but that's okay. At least we know we get more out of what it shows. But I mean, just... Well, I'm looking at a lot of cargo here, hang on. 404... 241, 464. Trying to find another one over 1 million again, because that was pretty sweet. $628. So, the point is, there's a lot of great payouts for those missions. But cool, everybody. I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. This was a over 2-hour stream in the Saab 340. I'm gonna get more practice in there and just get a nice lengthy mission going and start racking up some money. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out the Saab with us, which appears to be working quite nicely in career mode, which is great to see. So cool. Thanks for watching, everybody, and goodbye.